Mere Mortalites, to another special edition of the Mere Mortals podcast. Now today I've got a product for you, interestingly enough, and I'm going to connect this with a few different things. I'm going to have to give you the background, but first of all, let me just shake this bad boy up, put it up to the camera. Magic Mind. I'm going to just take the shot down and I'll explain to you why I am actually doing this. For you listening in, hear me gulping this down. Now, let's get started. Mere Mortalites, I got in the mail Magic Mind product, Reclaiming Your Brain, mental performance elixir. So look, full stop, here at the podcast here, we don't like to do any, pump outs unless we either believe in it. We definitely don't take anything on board in terms of being paid. But this particular company, Magic Mind, decided to send this out to us, to me in particular, all the way from the USA. And I thought, you know what? Send it out. It's goodwill. I'll talk about the product. I've been having it now for 15 days straight. So I can sort of give you a bit of a guidance as to what it is, what it does, if it's any good. It came in this real handy little box for me. So for those who are listening to this at the moment, it's a really cool laid out box, Magic Mind, with sort of the various ingredients that make up what this is. Now, the product itself, drink daily for a sharper mind, steady energy, and less stress. So I'll kind of delve into, reality. Is that what it actually provided or not? I'm actually going to share what actually goes on. So by talking to actually with the website. So it's going to be the easiest thing because I do have all of the information in there. They have some holiday sale, whatever that may be. Now, let's just talk about the ingredients. I want to probably begin there in terms of what it does. There was rhodiola rosea, organic ashwagandha, vitamin B complex, vitamin D, vitamin C, L-theanine, turmeric, organic agave, bacopa, wanieri, cognizin, organic lion's mane mushroom, another mushroom, which is the organic cordyceps mushroom, and it does have some naturally occurring caffeine within it, which is it's 55 milligrams as part of the back of the bottle. Now, if you go through and see what it actually does provide, it has all of these call-outs around cutting-edge delivery system, increased efficacy, easy on the stomach. I can verify it is easy on the stomach. Has all of these clinically backed ingredients. Now, you will see that they do have all of these various links, which will take you out to some PubMed studies as to what they do. That's awesome. That's really cool to see that they've got that sort of information, and it is backed from, and for myself, I am someone who does enjoy seeing the aspects of health and wellness and goes into the detail. For me, I didn't particularly go and study any of these ones. However, I've previously heard it either on various podcasts or in some books. And again, I didn't want to probably leverage that as to how it actually impacted me, which I'll talk about right at the end. So, tastes great. I just had it. I just literally took the shot of it. I've been having it mostly in the morning. So right in the morning for me, as a guidance, depending on the day, Mondays, quite early, 3 in the morning. Other days, 4:15, 4:30. I did find that it tasted great. It's nice when it's actually refrigerated as opposed to not being refrigerated. As we talked about, vitamin infused as well. Now, I guess one of the call-outs, and I believe it's the founder of Magic Mind, had a bit of an issue around caffeine or too high of caffeine intake that led to some health issues, which led to the development of this. It isn't new. I guess I come from a gym space where you will have non-stim pre-workouts as well to give you that sort of energy. This type of shot, I guess, and shots again are not new to the industry, give you that ability to just quickly down, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals. I've also got to say, me personally, I have been trending to having more liquids in my vitamins, my minerals, and everything else, as opposed to in tablet form in another way. So this actually suited really well, and it tasted nice, which was really, really nice. Again, calls out a few things. Magic Mind, hey, does all of these things and doesn't give you this in comparison to some of the other energy drinks out there. Hey, it gives you all of these. Again, I'll talk to specifically whether it does or not at the very end. And it's trusted by quite a few people, it seems, from these people. Matt Mullenweg. There is a clip of Mr. Joe Rogan as well, who actually called it out right here on the side.
I take a bunch of different nootropics. They started taking a new one that they sent me called Magic Mind. And it's nootropics along with lion's mane and a bunch of functional mushrooms.
Wow.
And I like that one too. It helps you form sentences better. It helps your verbal memory. It enhances your ability to think.
talking about this particular product that he had sent out, and he did like it in terms of being able to be sharp with what he was talking about. So again, if you listening to him, probably you might have heard of this company before. If not, well, I'm talking about it now. You know, what other things can I probably talk about? There's a few other frequently asked questions. I haven't popped these up, so I'm just going to open up one at random, which says, "What is nano-encapsulation?" Now, that's technology that breaks down ingredients into tiny particles for better absorption in the body, making the nutrients of Magic Mind more bioavailable and effective. So, once again, I'm going to talk about, is the proof in the pudding? Is it really like that or not? Let's have a look. Now, I will get into my personal view of this particular product. Once again, I already talked about what it looks like. It looks nice. Packaging is nice. It's awesome. I like the little wave and beauty of it. My mum actually opened up the fridge, saw them in there, kind of asked me, what are those things? They look kind of cool. Now, my parents come from a background that they've seen me have pre-workouts and protein and creatine. This is back in the day, 10 years ago when they saw creatine. They go, what the hell? Are you on steroids with this creatine? No, mum. But Magic Mind, she didn't straight away call out like, whoa, this looks dangerous. No, it looks fun. It looks fine. It's green. Looks healthy. So, again, already talked about from a taking it and I guess taste, fantastic. And again, let me just finish off a little bit of that. But let's get into and subtly sweet, which is also named. It is subtly sweet. The three key call-outs: sharper mind, lower stress, and better energy. Now, I've got to say that in the time, how would I describe it best? Took it for 15 days. The first 3 days, and there's, I guess, a separation, whether it was placebo, which could very well be, or it was just really what it felt like to me and the goodness of it. It felt good. It was nice. I did find myself, now I did pair it up with coffee. I kept the coffee there. I felt energized and productive in what I was doing for most of the day. It was maybe a 10%, 15% increase. On the continuation of that, I kept on taking it, and it does note in the packaging that the more you take it, the better it improves your sharpness of mind and your ability to connect, I would say, the quick firing of your neurons to make new ideas, whatever, however you want to term it. I would say that for me, it really kept out at about 4 days. After that, I kept on taking it, and it was, I'd hit that baseline. Now, if I took this longer, would it have been different? I'm not too sure. When I stopped taking it, and today, so I haven't taken it for a couple of days, and this is the first time I've taken it, I didn't see a decrease to some sort of lower baseline. It was indeed probably a new feeling. So I don't know if that remnant ingredients in my body putting me in a position where I am now, is it that this enabled me to be in a state where I was sharper, calmer of mind, operating at a different level, and so in turn, I now know what that level looks like, and now I operate that in an easier way. Without this, I'm not sure, which is an interesting concept, right? Do you re-baseline and have the ability to naturally get there without the actual product, or is it a case that perhaps a month or two down the line, I get some more, I take it, and bang, it's like a new baseline? I don't know. I have actually no idea. So it would be nice to maybe see into the future. The other call out, I guess, from my side as well is I'm highly tolerant to caffeine. So I can take caffeine, probably, I'll just say 3 p.m., 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and still be okay with sleeping. And 3, 4, 5 cups of coffee, cool, I can do that. What I probably would say then with this is, I don't know if my tolerance level to some of these ingredients, again, it's not caffeine, it's mushrooms and a couple of other ingredients that I noted. Go to the website to go see the details and the references. Makes me think, do they have a tolerance level where after you've had it for a while, it just hits in the system? You kind of have to have either more, or you just have saturated the quality of improvement so much that that's as far as it goes. Again, can't really tell. But my final recommendation I would say with the product is, it's beautiful if it is within your price context, because these do cost quite a bit of money. And generally, as I have in the past, I would go down the path of give me the cheapest, nastiest, whatever thing I can get, just so I can get the benefit, which might be, caffeine itself, and that might be a Monster energy drink or something else. I'm not going to lie, I can be a bit more refined with my approaches and what I choose, and so I can go ahead and choose this once again if I really wanted to. But I would say if you haven't tried something like this, give it a go. especially if you have a lower, if you have a tendency that caffeine or high caffeine intake will make you jittery, doesn't make you feel that great, doesn't help you sleep, then go try something like this, right? Magic Mind. It would probably be beneficial at least to see how good it does in terms of energy versus having more caffeine and then detrimental to your sleep. You want your sleep to be better. And from a sharper mind and lower stress, look, I'll just say lower stress for me, couldn't really tell. In the fact that I do a lot of things, right? I have lots of jobs. I'm a dad. I train like crazy. Stress is kind of like part of my everyday life. It's not fantastic, but it's just what it is. But a sharpened mind, yeah, I'd actually say it did really improve my mind. And as I mentioned before, it helped me set a new expectation of myself into how I can handle myself from a sharper mind perspective. I'll leave it there, me and Morning. So once again, that was Magic Mind. Thank you very much. I'll shout him out. Sebastian, thanks for sending these through, man. All the way from the USA. If you're interested, go have a look. Honestly, again, I'm not saying we're not sponsored by them or any means. I'm going to leave the link just because they've been really nice to us. You can go check it out. They seem to have a sale on. There is no name that I'm putting like /Mere Mortals. Nah, none of that. Go check them out. Seem cool. Seem like cool people. They do some funny videos as well that I've been seeing on their socials. So, Mere Mortalites, maybe I've been talking quite fast, but maybe it's a Magic Mind. I'll leave it there. Mere Mortalites, 1 out.